Hi everybody and welcome back to another collection from our Top Music Sheets creators. This time I am so pleased Susan Staples-Bell has contributed her amazing music. I've loved Susan's music ever since I first came across it a few years ago, and it was great to chat to her about this collection on my podcast as well. But let me play you through a few excerpts from this great collection. This of course is our Top Music Sheets collection for this month, and all of our members get this in their inbox each and every month from a different composer around the world that we have edited, compiled, and curated just for you and your studio. This collection is great. It's quite different. There are pieces right from quite early elementary through to intermediate, but there's also a couple of pieces with no music. They're creative pieces. So let's get into it and have a bit of a look. The first couple of pieces, Run Cinderella Run, for example, and also Splish Splash Cannonball are both pieces for early elementary. We're in kind of 5-finger position with a little crossover here. Stop and kick, running from the ball. It's all about, all of them have lyrics as well, so always great when you're working with early and elementary students. I'm not going to do any more singing. Clearly my voice hasn't warmed up today. But then we've got a piece called Zen Garden, and it just gives you some prompts. Hold down the damper pedal as you freely move your hand around the entire keyboard, playing any of the black keys. Start by playing a low G, for example. Play any repeated note in the right hand. When you want to, play another G flat. And there's a few levels of challenge there that she's shared with you. So this is a great one if you are just looking for that early and very easy entry into some creativity at the piano. This is a great one. Try it out, Zen Garden from our collection this month. Okay, then we've got one called Sweet Reflections. This is a late elementary. I want some fifths in the left hand. Sounds like something 100% from a musical, like a Dear Evan Hansen or something like that, I think. Then we've got a couple of boogies and blues pieces. So this one's called Monster Boogie. You get the idea? Heaps of fun to play. Lots of exploring that you can do with students around the 12-bar blues scale as well. Now the next one, Black Knight's Ride. I remember talking about this one with Susan in our podcast. We've got some crossovers, which is great at this early intermediate level because students love doing this. And then bigger crossovers. And the great thing about teaching crossovers is that students have to learn to get into position as quickly as they possibly can and not hang around down here, because that's how they're going to miss it. So great learning, because at some stage they're going to be needing to do this later on as they get more advanced in their music. And then we've got a nice little melody here. And then And you can probably, I mean, this one could go, it says run away, quarter note equals 144, so it probably could go faster. It's a great one too, because you've got lots of stories that you can tell around Black Knight's ride. You know, what's the knight doing? Where is he or she going? Lots of fun with that one. Now the next one, ice crystals. This is great, sparkly, atmospheric kind of music. I think students will love this one as well. And they get to use the una quarter pedal. So left foot down. I believe as well, Susan told me that Nicola Canton had commissioned this one as part of one of her books. So we've got left pedal down as well, and we're using the right pedal. And then these beautiful chords, it's like magic. Aren't they just glorious? I just love these kinds of chords with a 10th separating the bass note and the top note. It's just beautiful voicing. So students are going to have a lot of fun with that one. Then we've got a lead sheet. And the great thing is that Susan has explained how to do the lead sheet on the left-hand side, and then you've got the actual lead sheet on the right-hand side. Teachers are still asking me all the time, where do I go to find lead sheets? Well, here's one with all the information that you need to explore it with your student. It's actually a hymn, Angels We've Heard on High, so it could be one great, useful one for the end of the year. If you're unfamiliar with it, that's how the main tune goes. So that's a great one to explore with your students as well, because every student should know how to play a lead sheet. We do have a full course created by the amazing Forrest Kinney inside our Top Music Pro membership, which is part of where you can get access to these. That course is all about how to teach and play lead sheets, how to realize them, how to style them, how to color them. It comes with this 100-page downloadable handout to work through as well while you're working on it. That's all at topmusicpro.com. That's also where you can get access to these collections. All right, 2 to go quickly. See if you can pick what key this one in. This is in a mode. Can you tell by just listening? And we're in 6/8 as well. Can you tell what it's called? It's like a drunken sailor kind of feel, doesn't it? It's like a sea shanty. So it's called Set Sail. And if you haven't picked up the mode yet, how much fun are students going to have playing this one? It's going to be great. We're actually in B-flat Dorian, if you weren't too sure. Dorian mode, great fun, and looks maybe a little bit scary, but very, very playable and falls under the hands really, really nicely. So last one is called Hot Pursuit from Mission Intrigue. Starts with one of my favorite chords. This chord here almost rivals this one, my favorite chord. But I'll give it to Susan. This is a pretty cool chord too. So you've got this, it's a 12-bar blues. Love that chord. But you've got kind of got the melody in the left hand. And Hot Pursuit, what a cool name for something that's got this kind of energy and action about it. On the next page, it's 3 pages and you've got this. And these chromatic runs. Super fun. I would have loved to have played this when I was learning piano. Anyway, so this is the collection for this September 2024. Thank you so much, Susan. It's been so much fun working with you, and we absolutely love your music. And I know that all the members out there, even on our light plan, $10 a month, who get access to this, they're going to absolutely love it. So if you're not already a member, come and join our Lite plan. You get a collection like this each and every month, pack of games to use in your studio. It's all studio licensed. You can use it as much as you want in your studio. And it's all for $10 a month. Did I say that already? I think I did. TopMusicPro.com. If you want to find out more about these collections, topmusic.co/sheets is where you go to find out about that. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy this collection. See you next time.